I'm Steen Berholst. I'm the director of the International Enrollment Center. I have the opportunity to oversee a few different teams made up of admissions, marketing, and recruitment. Well, my heart is in the West, the United States, so love living in the mountains. Have had the opportunity to travel all over the world and all over the country, but continue to have this kind of gravitational pull to the Rockies. And so I've lived on the Front Range now for over a decade. I studied at the University of Wyoming. I did my bachelor's and master's degrees there. And so I spent 6 years just an hour away in Laramie, Wyoming. And then now I've been here for 9 years. So in a typical day, I'm just working with, of course, very closely with the team inside of the International Enrollment Center and making sure that we're supporting students. And so I talk a lot about our mission being supporting international students from inquiry to orientation. So from the first time that you learn about Colorado State University, how can we engage with you, kind of tell our story, see if your story fits in with ours, all the way up through the time that you land at the airport. And that's really our team's role, is to make sure that you feel supported and have all the necessary things you need from an admissions perspective, from a scholarship perspective, from an immigration perspective. And if all that's true and it's a good fit, that's really how I'm engaged. So the International Enrollment Center is the newest office in the Office of International Programs. And so we've been doing international programs since our start. Colorado State University is over 150 years old, but specifically a dedicated effort around supporting international students through the enrollment journey began in 2021. And so working very closely with leadership on campus, I helped co-create the center. And so the spirit of the International Enrollment Center was to consolidate that, to be able to best support international students. I think it's been a really positive experience for international students. I think it's been a positive experience for campus. We're still growing. I think campus continues to learn about the efforts that are happening inside of the International Enrollment Center. But really that's kind of the spirit of it and what drove us to create it, why I want to be here, right? I'm the founding director of the center, and so my heart is really in it. My advice for prospective students is, really think through what you want out of your experience. Do you want to live in an urban area, suburban area? Do you want it to be kind of the quintessential college community or college campus where we're at the hub of everything? And I think Fort Collins and CSU has an opportunity to check the box. If I'm not sure what I want to study, okay, CSU might be a great fit. If I want to be in the center of a community and be the focus of it, okay, CSU might be a great fit. If you want to meet people from all over the world, CSU might be a great fit, right? And so I think we've got a lot of really unique support systems for students when they're going through that decision-making process. And my advice is to consider as many of those opportunities as possible.